Archangel Gabriel's Daily Messages, July 20th to 26th, 2014. Throughout time, people have envied great love stories. When you find yourself envying a deep love, it is simply your soul letting you know that love exists for you as well. It does not mean that specific partner could give it to you. Quite the opposite. That love is a sacred energy that exists between the two souls you are observing. Rather, it is a sign that such a glorious love is an option for you. It means you are yearning for your own perfect match. When you feel this way, do not mourn the absence of great love, take it as a sure sign that such a union exists for you too. Hear us when we say this: your soul would not yearn for what you cannot have. There would be nothing to be achieved by doing so. Your soul yearnings exist to lead you to your next great experience. Celebrate in the knowingness of the potential and begin to acknowledge and nurture that union. To do so is to open yourself up to a new level of openness and love, and if you hold that energy and intention, you will be completely magnetic to the experience your soul is trying to lead you to. So many human beings live their lives consumed with their perceptions of what is wrong, what has happened in their lives that shouldn't have, and what continues in their lives or the world around them that also seems wrong. When you are focused on what is wrong, it perpetuates a feeling of powerlessness. It feeds victim consciousness and fear. It can make you feel immobilized, frustrated, angry, and hopeless. Because it is focusing your creative energy on what you do not want, it will only keep you in a perpetual loop of suffering. What if your past hurts never happened to you? How would you live differently today? We are not trying to belittle your hurts, but we are trying to point out to you that the past can only continue to hurt you if you allow it to. The reality is you are fine in each now moment the vast majority of the time, and it is through the celebration and appreciation of the now that you create a future that far better matches what you desire and deserve. Dear ones, love yourselves enough to leave your past behind. Use what you do not want as a contrast to create what you do want. Embrace your infinite power to create anew, and start to celebrate your nows and tomorrows by refusing to allow the past to stain the clean canvas of your future. To do so will create the peace your soul is craving and open up the door of potential for many joyful tomorrows. Let us suppose that you are in a different land where you do not speak the language. You are trying to order something you want from a catalog. Would you point to what you do not want in order to convey your wishes? Of course not. Such an approach would only get you a lot of what you don't want, lead to confusion and frustration, and never be able to deliver the result you desire. The universal language of creation is focusing on what you want. For as long as humans have walked the earth, they have been focused on creating some level of comfort for themselves, and then fighting mightily to resist any change to that state. This mode of operation was created from times of lack and danger, where survival was the most important goal on the human's mind. You have all evolved such an incredible amount from that time. Because of that huge evolution, you are ready to do things differently. You are ready to live beyond the powerlessness of living unconsciously with a huge fear of the unknown, to living consciously and creating lives far beyond what humans have lived on your planet thus far. The main ingredients to doing so is to start to embrace conscious creation, and the idea that change is a welcome and delightful thing. Moving from resistance to change due to fear, to embracing change due to empowerment, is the most pivotal shift your planet will ever see, because it is through the conscious creation of change you will finally anchor the unconditional love, peace, unity, and harmony you seek on your planet. To love is to demonstrate the purest essence of you. It allows your own divinity to shine and connect with the divinity of another. It empowers, it uplifts, it heals, it expands, it rejoices, it celebrates, it connects, it unifies, it harmonizes, and it accepts. It is the greatest gift you have to give another, and yourself, and you have an endless wellspring of love within you to share. To love is the most glorious ability you all have, to express yourself as Source, and to allow Source to express itself through you. Dear ones, If you are out of your highest alignment with Source and are attempting to be of service, you may very quickly find yourselves becoming exhausted and depleted. This is because you are trying to serve from your own energy stores. Such service, because you are using your own limited energy to give, often comes with an expectation or an attachment to a result. You think, if I am using so much of my own energy and effort, I expect people to behave exactly as I think they should. In response to this giving I am doing, they will change and be grateful for all the sacrificing I am doing for them. That will make it all worthwhile. Out of balance, service frequently leads to frustration, disappointment, and resentment. If you are self-loving enough to concentrate on your own alignment first, you will be in a much more balanced and authentic place to offer your love and assistance. When you are working from the endless wellspring of the unconditional love of Source, your service will become joyful and without expectation. Further, you will be supporting yourself as lovingly as you do others. The whole energy of your efforts will change, as will the results, because it is based on the firm foundation and abundance of endless love and support your connection to Source offers to all. Do you see? It is much like trying to quench everyone's thirst from your own glass of water, when all you have to do is reach over and turn on the tap that is right next to you that could easily satisfy everyone's needs. That would not make one bit of sense, would it? If you really wish to empower others, take it one step further and show them where the tap is, and how easy it is to turn it on themselves. Going it alone, carrying the burden for everyone else, doing things the hard way, and martyring yourselves, is the way of the past, dear ones. Embrace the loving supports that are there for you, and for everyone else, that allow all of you to thrive. Your heart center is your expander and your magnetizer. It is also your empowered navigation system. If you have closed off your heart for fear of getting hurt, you will be making your life so much more difficult to navigate. You will also be pinching yourself off from all the joy life has to offer. Allow your heart to shine, and flow, and love. Open it up, dear ones, even if you've been wounded, because to keep it closed is to keep you in a cycle of perpetual hurt. Know that what you love, you get more of. Turn on your heart beacon and let love find its way to you, and let your heart lead you to all the love that exists out there for you. To love is the most glorious experience a human being can have. In fact, that is what you are on the planet to do, to be delightful agents of love, for your own joy and experience, and for Source to work and experience itself through. Archangel Gabriel. Channeled through Shelley Young. TrinityEsoterics.com